Hello, everybody. Hold on one second. Excuse me if you hear that little dumb dog outside barking. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Chakra King.
Hold on one
Oh,
second.
Lord. Y'all know I done messed
Excuse
up.
me.
Okay, there we go. Anyway, I am back. I am late on this story. But I'm here to talk about what happened to Hitman Holla's girlfriend, Cinnamon. What happened to her? Did y'all know that there was a home invasion and it was some big deal about the security system that he had been using and everything? Well, I wanted to come and talk about that and a couple of other things after this short video. The video was probably 8 minutes long, getting into the actual story of what happened to this young lady. And I'm so very happy that she is okay and she survived.
Welcome to the Indie Show. Yeah. Everybody, welcome to the Cindy Show. She got news, gospel, and a whole lot more. Make sure you hit the like, subscribing button at the door so you can get your drinks and popcorns and enjoy the show. Sit back, relax, watch the queen speak her mind. She about to go live, so it's about that time. She always speak the truth, never drop no lies. And she always high, bitch, look in her eyes. So like I said before, hit the like, subscribing at the door. And if you're a hater, you keep that shit on the low. I know y'all been waiting a long time, so here we go. So let me introduce y'all to Miss Indy Show. Miss Indy, Miss Indy.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to bring this story back to the forefront. It's actually a couple of weeks old. I was supposed to have been here, got really tied up, but I am here today. And I wanted to talk about it. This is amazing. These people on my screen is Hitman Holla. Now he's a rapper and also a Wild and Out star. And this is his young lady, his girlfriend, the love of his life. Listen, he was away out of town and was on FaceTime with her when somebody broke in the house. That's right, broke in the house, shot her in the cheek. Lord have mercy. She's going to live. I'll let you guys know that right now. Don't be stressed out. She's going to make a full recovery. But just the principles of it all. How dare you? Somebody broke into their house. And now I'm hearing about the alarm system. He had an alarm system set up in his home. But apparently it only worked for windows, or was it only for the doors? It was one or the other. Either way, that's stupid. My understanding is allegedly he's supposed to be going after this insurance company because you know what? He was allegedly breaking into their house and stealing everything. Prayers to be sent to his girlfriend, who he says was shot in the face during a home invasion. Hitman Holla took to Instagram to explain what happened, saying that he was even on FaceTime when the four burglars entered his home. Imagine being on FaceTime with your girl while you being out of town and she's telling you that it's people inside the house at 1 o'clock in the morning. So you do the only thing you can do, which is start coaching her. She showed courage and let shots off defending her home, Hitman continued. I'm so proud. And she was so brave. I can't stop crying, man. Please send positive energies. We need it. I'm telling y'all, we really, really need it. If I never felt this kind of pain, this message was from my fans, my family, my friends, all at once. Please help us get through this. Hitman also said that the bullet went through her cheek and out through the back of her head. In a follow-up post, he added that he was thanking God because Cinnamon had managed to pull through. Thanking the man upstairs and want to say the power of positive energy, love, and support is real, he wrote. Y'all really sent that our way. We are very appreciative. Thanks again. We gonna pull through this together. Love y'all. The post was accompanied by an image of Cinnamon offering a peace sign from her hospital bed. It seems like she's had a bad night, but she'll be able to make a full recovery in the end. That's what's up. That's what's up. In the comments under both of their posts, both friends and fans have offered the couple plenty of support as they deal with the aftermath of this traumatic event. At this point, it's unclear whether the home invaders have been apprehended or not. Cinnamon is definitely on her way to recovering, but her assailants may still be on the loose. I'll tell you what, like I said, number one, thank God for her life. Thank God for her life. Thank God that she had the wit to understand what her man was telling her. You know, he happened to been on the phone. She probably would have known what to do had she not been on the phone. But he was there to help her, coach her, calm her down. She went and bunked her down. They found her, but she wasn't scared to pull that goddamn trigger. She was able to give them something, you know, to let them know, no, you gonna back your ass up off me. And that's what happened. That's what happened. This to me, the ending of this story could have been so much worse. And I know that we all know this. As he said, positive energy, prayers, it all works. I'm so glad she's okay. And I am interested to know about the security that he had, because he's saying that he expected more than what he actually received. He was confused on his security, which is kind of confusing to me because you turn it on and off and it normally, you know, it beeps. Well, you know, if you have your doors and everything, he had one or the other. I can't remember. I can't remember if he just had all the doors and no windows or if he had all the windows and no doors. Either way, that is crazy. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine being her sitting up on the phone, purring with your man, and all of a sudden you hearing something downstairs or somebody trying to get in the house. I already told y'all what time it was with me. And this is how I felt. This is what I thought I would do, like, you know, weeks ago. But I have had a change of thought. And I'm not playing with nobody that come running up in my house, okay? I'm not going to get up here running my mouth, but you know what? This is the best thing. We have to have protection. We need protection, especially, you know, this day and time. I didn't grow up with guns in my house, and if I did, I never saw them. It wasn't spoke about. This day and time, niggas is out here crazy, and that's just is what it is, and we just have to protect ourselves. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. And if I hear anything else about this alleged lawsuit that he's supposed to be bringing against the company, I'll definitely bring that back to you and let you guys know what's going on. You know, shout out to this young lady for having the courage, the wisdom, the understanding. She did not panic. She did exactly what she was supposed to do. And that's more than likely why she is here today. Thank you for joining me. This is Miss Indy, and I'll see you all on my next story. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear what happened? She mean, girl, your man gone, honey. He done left right taking care of business. You in the bed purring, y'all on the phone. You hear some shit going on in your house. Now, the story goes as it said allegedly. When she heard this, there were more, it was more than one gun in the house, allegedly. Okay. So he was trying to tell her which gun to get. Allegedly, there was a bigger weapon there, but she got the smaller one. Hell, in that instance, a bullet is a bullet. She was able to get her hands on one of those weapons. She bunkered down in the closet. This is what he said. He heard the intruder turn the knob to the closet door. Wait a goddamn minute. Could you even imagine putting yourself in his shoes? Him. He's sitting there. He's hearing these people turn the knob to the closet where his girl is at. And then all he heard was shots fired. Like I said, thank God she survived. If we're going to have weapons in our home, we need to just make sure that we're responsible. Put them up where they're supposed to be put. If you have young children, even if they don't live with you, if you got grandkids coming in and out, nieces and nephews, please make sure that your weapon is safe and secure. We're hearing too many stories, and we've been hearing them for way too long about these innocent children being able to get their hands on these weapons and shooting themselves. In the last few instances, the parent is the one that was accidentally shot by the child. So anyway, I wanted to talk about one more thing, and that's about this. So if you see this little girl on my screen, her mother is pissed off, and I'm gonna tell you why she's pissed off. They're outraged because of a trend. It's called a retouch trend. Now, this is what they're doing in some schools. Let me tell you what this mother had to say, and I'll give my opinion on it. Parents outraged over school picture day. It's a retouch trend. Jennifer Green doesn't want her 12-year-old daughter, Madeline, this is Madeline on the screen, to feel pressured into being or looking picture perfect. So when the Maryland mom opened the 7th grader's school picture package from photography company Lifetouch and saw that it encouraged them to lay out an extra $12 for a portrait, retouching services, y'all. You know what it included? Teeth whitening, skin toning, and evening skin. I'm sorry, skin tone evening and blemish removal. She freaked out. She said, I was shocked. Now, this mother is 43 years old, and this is what she told the Post. I completely disagree with the retouching a child's school picture because it's teaching the kids that they need to look picture perfect all the time and that they can change a perceived flaw with a click of a mouse. Y'all think she have a point? Retouching options on school portraits are not new, but they're now being offered to students as young as pre-K and are becoming as popular as face-altering filters on social media, which have triggered a spike in anxiety and depression in teen girls. Let me go over to the chat. Hold on one second. So what do you what do you guys think about this? Hey Cookie, hey the People's Lounge, thank you for coming in there. Retouching, I don't think it should be done. I agree with you, Shameen. Let me tell you, I have pictures of me, my family, my dad, everybody, and they're school age pictures. Am I proud of all of them? No. But you know what? It's the truth. And if we start doing this, right, I would think maybe a senior picture. If anything, for me, I do not feel like pre-K children need to be forced into being picture perfect. That's not what it is. That's not what they should be thinking about, especially at that age. Okay. And, I think it really could set up a child's mind their mind setting, for the future. And nobody is ever going to be perfect. Even if you could get yourself to look like a photoshopped image of yourself. Even if, let's just say we all could. We can snap our fingers, honey, after we put all that shit in there, and it's us. Don't you know we can walk outside and something tragic can happen, and then all your looks is gone, and you're left worse off than what you thought you were? Love yourself. Love yourself, especially as children. We need to talk to our kids, let them know that they are loved. These kids go to school. It's not even just school anymore. It's damn social media. Social media, these kids are being taunted. It wasn't like when I was coming up. Something get out about you, whatever, you know, it may just stay on the block. It may make it to the school. You get teased a little bit. But nowadays, this stuff hits the world. These children are really going through a lot. Reinforce their beauty, reinforce how their education, how smart they are, reinforce their talents. Find things other than looks and beauty. Because, honey, it is not going to last. And even if it did, it can be taken from you in a blink of an eye. Right. This social media stuff to me is just it's real scary. There we had, I get, when my kids were coming up, I think that MySpace or whatever, I just kind of, got kicked around. But now, I have grandkids, you know, and their own social media. They look at things, I'm sure. Yes, they are monitored, but let me tell you something. You can monitor your kid all day long, that kid still has to go to school. You don't know what that next person, that other kid in that classroom or on the recess yard, you have no idea what information they spewing out. So when your kid come home, you see, and a lot of us parents have an issue with answering these kids' questions directly. Oh, they're too young. They're too this. No, if they're asking your ass about it, you better tell them, because if you're not telling them, they're going to hear from somewhere else. It's going to be all fucked off. Now, you don't have to be graphic in most instances, but we're going to have to be truthful with our kids. I know so many people in my life, friends and, people I went to school with, are so bitter with their parents because they felt like they had been lied to just about a whole bunch of shit, and they felt like, it didn't have to be that way. So now when they become adults, they see shit wasn't really as it was, as they were told. And now they got to go somewhere, huddle up and regroup. And at the same time, still carry this somewhat vengeance for their parents. It's terrible. Right. Don't read. And I'm still shook on the fact that they had long ago been taken in cursive writing out of the classrooms. I'm like, what? Do we not remember those long brown pieces of paper with those green stripes going across? And you had to get that fat pencil. These give us those fat pencils. You have to bring that line up just so far. None of that stuff. But you know what I did? I tried to be smart. Now, my oldest granddaughter, this was a couple of years ago, I wanted her to write in cursive. Her teacher told her that she could not write in cursive. Okay, I understand that they have rules, but I told her, I said, well, you don't have to write, your lessons in cursive, but you can write your name at the top of the page in cursive. And and you know what? She actually loves it. Things are different, times are different. And I'm just going to say this one more time, and I'm not going to hold you guys up, but we have to do right by these kids. You have babies, not even teenagers. Yes, come in schools. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And listen, all that starts and need to be reinforced. Reinforced. Hell, that stuff works with grown people. Have you ever walked in the store or passed somebody and noticed their shoes or their heels and it was like, oh, those are nice. And the smile on that person's face, you know, be good to people. You never know what somebody's going through, especially these teens. They don't know how to handle their emotions, and it's not of any fault of their own. They have to walk the trail and blaze it the same way we all had to. But things are different. Things are very, 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 very different now. Very different now. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Stay close to your family. Stay close to your kids. Hardly other. Wait, hold on. Let me get it bigger so I can see. Hardly. Yes. Right. Right. And I was like, well, what about their signatures and stuff? But that's why they say you can't leave what your child is supposed to know and understand to the schoolhouse anyway. You're not supposed to be doing that. You understand? All this, checkbook balancings, credit. Don't let nobody take your goddamn social security number under not for a second. These are things that you learn at home anyway. We got to start, we got to do better. We have to do better. It's our responsibility. It's that's all I can say. I'm not saying we have to be perfect because I could have done things different and better also. Me. So this goes for everybody. There's no finger pointing here. But as far as this picture with this young lady on the screen, I think the before picture is just as beautiful as the after picture. However, I do understand where this mother is coming from. And I'm sure she's not the only one who feels this way. These children should not be, it should not be orchestrated for these children to feel like they have to be, picture perfect and flawless, especially at that age. Like I said, if it was a senior picture or something, and that senior, who understands really what's going on, like, listen, when this picture come out, you're gonna be a bad bitch. But when you look in the mirror, you still gonna be bad. But you know what I'm saying? These children do not need to worry about those type things. Let me get back in the chat. I saw a quote that you said you can't raise your kids in the world of time. Very true. That's a very good quote. What's up, Shimi? I need to get me some reading glasses. Do you know I've been saying that and still have not made it a point? I saw that picture. Girl, that's what's his name? That's Lost that's Mr. Confidential. That's what's his name. I see his face and everything else, but I just can't put I just cannot put his girl, you done got me all discombobulated. Now I can't even talk. Let me go ahead and end this goddamn live. Anyway, I just wanted to say let's love on each other. And if you see a child, see she mean, you see that? If you see a child, not even a child, just a person, if you can throw them a compliment, anything, it'll brighten their day. You never know what somebody's going through. Hello, Miss Douglas. How are you doing? I'm gonna, in case anybody had anything to say regarding what I was talking about. Y'all know I'm kind of slow with this and I'll be messing stuff up, so give me a minute. Slide this over. Oh shit. Shelf, if y'all can see me over here. Okay. So if anybody wanted to come up and discuss either the story regarding cinnamon, or if you would like to come up and I'm really curious about that security system though. Like, how much were you paying? Like, he only had one of the others, so I don't know. Did he think he was getting some type of bargain? Because maybe he wasn't paying that much. He thought he was getting over. I just don't understand how you could think that you had security for one thing and not the other. I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, thank God. Thank God that this woman survived. Thank God that she wasn't, you know how they do in the movies, being there crying and sniffling all loud and rocking back and forth when they ask supposed to be quiet. They in there making all that noise. But you know what? Like I said, wasting his money because it's not working. Well, the thing is whatever he allegedly contracted out for was the intruders didn't use that for entry. So I can't, and I feel bad I didn't go back and look. It just slipped my mind. I don't know if it was just the doors that he had secured, or if it was just the windows. I don't know. But nevertheless, listen, and this was like 1 o'clock in the morning, wherever she was. So hell, thank God that she was even up and awake and alert. What if she had even been in there asleep? Right, Cookie, unless there's more to the story. Now, I don't know if she was a live-in. I don't know if she was, I do know that they are together. That's his girlfriend. I don't know if she lived there. I don't know if she came in and out or what it was. I don't know if these people have been, checking his house. I don't know. But like I said, thank God that this woman she did survive. So, okay. How convenient. Yeah. Yeah, Cookie. I get it, and I'm going to be honest, and I always am. You know, that was kind of the first thing that I thought too. How convenient he's out of town. You know what I'm saying? And it's his house. But then I'm thinking, if somebody knew that, or knew him, or had been scoping the house, then why did they not know that she was in there, or did they know that she was in there? They had to know. Well, they went to a closet with the doorknob. So in my think, well, it could have been a big closet. I don't know. But for them to go into a closet, were they looking for her? Did they hear her at some point? Because if you're there to burglarize the house, why start in the closet? I don't know. None of it makes sense to me. Oh, Miss Douglas, thank you so much. Yeah. And you know what, Miss Douglas, we were talking about the new trend. Well, it's not new, but it's happening more frequent, that they're photoshopping these kids school pictures. It's trending now. Yes, Cookie, they were on FaceTime. It was like he was there. So when he said he was coaching her, he told her allegedly where to go to get the guns. Allegedly. Now I heard something about an AR, but people throw stuff out. He had told her to get some gun, right? She ended up grabbing a smaller one and run into the closet to hide. My thing is, the more I think about it, intruders come, unless they had to have heard her. Maybe they heard her talking or purring on the phone before she heard them. And then they knew she was there, because why would you break into a house and go straight to a closet? Yeah. Oh, Cookie, you think so? I don't know, Cookie. This man is traumatized. He's real, and I put it like this. If he's not, he's a damn good actor. If he's not, he's a damn good actor. I truly believe that he loves this girl. But I like to believe that in everybody. I really don't like to see bad in people unless they show it to me directly. So, you know what? They did not say, and that's a good question. They never said if she hit, if her shots hit the intruders. In my understanding, it was four. I believe it was four intruders. But I tell you what, that one pop, and I don't know how many times she shot, so I shouldn't say that. But whatever she did from sitting down on that closet floor, when that door swung open, is when he said he just heard shots. So, but she did fire back. That's alleged. That's the story. So, but no, they did not say whether she hit it, anybody or not. And just imagine that it went in through the cheek and came out through the back of her head. Mm, 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 mm. Talk about God's highly favored, especially in that moment. I couldn't even imagine. I already told y'all where my little thing at. So, but anyway, but like I said, yeah. Um, had she been there and didn't have that weapon, if they swung the door open and saw her down there and still shot, they wouldn't have showed her any mercy. They wouldn't have showed her any mercy if she was unarmed. Hell, they shot her anyway. So thank God that she's alive. She will make a full recovery and keep sending the positive vibes and everything. I sure hope that, Cookie, you got my mind going, but that typically doesn't take for right, right. And then also, most people scope out shit. You just don't go run up in somewhere and you don't know what's going on. Listen, I don't know nothing about none of that stuff, but I know enough. I mean, shit, if I was going to go do something, I would study it. I would, watch it. I would see what comes in, what comes out. You know what I'm saying? Hell, if I had access to the mailbox, I'll be trying to see who I'll name. You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's studying. So either these people knew she was there or found out she was there once they got up in there. They showed no mercy, though. I don't even know if they had a chance to take anything. Hi, King James. Thank you for coming in. It didn't say whether they actually took anything. I'm thinking when she started shooting, they just hauled ass. They had to. They just hauled ass. So that's all that was. Okay, y'all. I'm not going to hold y'all anymore. Once again, we are so proud of what she did. Glad she's still living to tell her story another day. So thank you all for coming. And see, is why it says someone who knows his house. Right. I would think it would have to be someone who knows for the reasons I just said. So, it's always some type of person that's in your circle. Hi, Josiah. And that's in the circle that's doing some sneaky. So you just can't trust no motherfucking body. And it's sad. It is so damn sad. It's sad. But, once you get to a certain, level or whatever in your career, you have to have some type of security, right? And I'm not just talking about a security system. You may need a bodyguard or some stuff. I mean, can you really trust that bodyguard, though? I mean, I will be looking at everybody because so many people are in it for the almighty dollar. She did you go over there and watch Swig Game? Has anybody watched season 1 Swig Game? Oh my God. When that doll swung her head around in that red light, green light, and them lasers. Oh my Jesus. Let me tell you, I will never look at that game again. But I tell you what, that series really made me think. It made me think about things I had never, even if I did think about it, I didn't think about it as deeply as, I thought about it after watching these series. Again, you never know what someone is willing to do. All these people were willing to risk their lives for the almighty dollar. Now, granted, everybody had a different reason on why they need the money, but hell, they all do. We all saw Set It Off. All them bitches had a goddamn reason, right? If you guys, I don't know what's squeaking. Yeah, girl, no, let me tell you, for me, because I'm kind of impatient, I like stuff to just get right to it and let me know, what's going on. It was kind of a little bit slow for me, but you have to watch the beginning to understand it. It speeds up very quickly, and it's so many twists and turns in it. And it's just amazing. And you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if that shit really going on. I said it. It wouldn't even surprise me. It would not surprise me. So I'm sitting here waiting on season 2. I will be watching if I see anything else. Someone else had told me about it. So only time I really go on Netflix, like if someone say, "Hey, Indy, go look at this," or something like that. But that is something I'm being watching tonight. I heard a lot about it. King James, let me tell you, when I started binge watching, I got through it in 2 days. And let me tell you something. Just go watch it and make sure the wifey, Miss the Beautiful, Lovely, the Great, make sure that she watches that. I'm telling you, I'm not going to say nothing else about it. You all head over to Netflix. It's called Squid Game, SQUID Game, GAME. It's season 1. It's the talk of the town. It's a lot to it. These people are playing childhood games. Let me tell you something about tug of war, what I learned. And this is just something, but in that game of tug of war, for those who saw, you saw what the odds were. You had all those strong people on one side. You had the people that were lighter, all the little skinny, frail, malnutrition people on the other side. This wasn't just a regular game of tug of war, people. This is to the death. See, this is what I want y'all to understand. These games that they play on this show, somebody's dying. A lot of people will die. So in this instance, whoever pulled that rope all the way over, the other team is dead. And when I say dead, they fail. And when I also they dead, right? But the way that those people overcame, which nobody thought they were going to be able to do. And what they did, I can tell you what they did. If you want to know what they did to defeat them, then God damn it, just turn me down. But what they did, and you know what is so amazing, but this is how they did it. It's the old man. There was a very old man there. He must have been like 80 years old. He was the wise guy, right? Really wise. And so all of his people that were on his team were walking into this challenge defeated. Listen, not defeated, dead. They felt like they were. What I'm telling you, when you lose the challenge, you die. That's it. Okay. So he told them, "This is what you do. We're going to put the rope up under the pit of our arms. We're going to put a strong a strong person in the front of the rope. We're going to put an anchor at the back of the rope. The two, no, how many? Well, like 6 people in the middle. So you got one in the front, strong man, one in the back, strong man. Not really strong, but considering what they was working with, the strongest men. And then the people that were in the middle were told to stand on the rope. Well, not on the rope, but one stand on the left side, the next person stand on the right side of the rope. All the way down, one on the left, one on the right. When they pick this rope up, put it under your armpit, he told them to keep your feet straight. Do not turn your feet out. Keep your feet straight. When it's time to go, this is what we do. We're going to lean all the way back. We're going to pull. We're going to pull so far back that we're going to be looking at the next person's private area. Pull. Don't do nothing but pull for 10 seconds is what he said. He said during those 10 seconds, the other team is going to get frustrated, not understanding why they're not able to budge these people, right? That's exactly what happened. But then the stronger people started to pull them. They was pulling them. They was pulling them towards the cliff. They was pulling the weaker people. The man shot out from the back on the count of 3. Everybody take 3 steps forward. They took those 3 steps forward, and you know what happened in tug of war? They ran forward. So the people that were pulling, what happened? They fell backwards. And when they fell backwards, child, they picked up that rope, the skinny people, and they was dragging their asses. All you saw was skid marks on the pavement, shoes and shit popping off. All these big people were being drugged. It was what it was. But anyway, That's just some of the stuff, but I really had to get my mind set. I wish somebody would have told me how shocking it was, like when it really got into it, like in the beginning with that red light, green light. But baby, honey, get your whatever you're gonna get, your popcorn or whatever, and I would advise you to watch. Yes, Cookie. Yes, she mean. Okay, you all, I'm gonna get on out of here. It's been about 40 minutes. Thank you all so very much for coming in. Once again, prayers out to Cinnamon for her recovery. Shout her out for doing the damn thing. She like, no, you ain't finna run nobody up out of here. This is my shit, and I'm gonna defend it. And we're damn sure proud of her for doing that. Thank you all for joining me. This is Miss Indy, and I'll see you all next time on my next show. Oh, wait. Well, no, I'll save that part. I had something to say, but I'll say it another time. Thank everybody for coming. Okay.